Hello, PTG fans. I am Hyper G. I'm with Lucky Sixes. Hello, Lucky Sixes.
Hello.
Hello. I was expecting a namaste there, but
yeah, I was going to go for it, but that'd be too obvious, wouldn't it?
Well,
really?
You caught me out. You caught me out, definitely. Yeah.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Always, always.
A simple hello with an obnoxious action.
Obnoxious, you can do well.
It's by default.
Well, true. Speaking of default, not really. It's time for another Essence of War battle. Yeah, definitely not default, actually.
Other defaults are available.
Yes, there you go. I've led you in. Yeah, we and it is we had an Essence of War game.
Yeah,
we?
Man.
Following up swiftly on the previous one, myself versus Rob of RH World Building. This was the second one that I was involved in, and your first.
Yeah, I was jealous.
Yeah, you were. You wanted part of the action, didn't you?
Part of the action.
Absolutely.
Too much master stuff going on, so I thought I'd drop in.
Yeah, and why not? Why not? So yeah, we took each other on in Essence of War. Trying to remember who we were. I was Empire, and you were Warriors. So yeah, this is going to be what you'll see is the full recording of the battle. So very much like the last one. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to check out Veil of the Ages Twitch when he's doing his Essence battles. You can also get involved in the action. Just let us know and follow the link to Veil of the Ages, etc.
Yeah, and check out TTS as well.
Tabletop Simulator, which is what we're using to play these games. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Give us some comments on what you think our tactics were like on the battle. Also, if you wanted a review and tactica of the battle, then check out Agona's YouTube channel. He is very worth watching in terms of summarising the battle afterwards. But watch it first in its entirety with us, and then go and see the tactica. That's the right order.
Absolutely.
Anyway, cool. We'll stop rambling and enjoy the battle between me and Lucky Sixes.
Yep, enjoy.
This is Peter here from Veil of the Ages, and tonight I have the huge pleasure of welcoming the 2 stars of the most absolutely brilliant, amazing channel on the YouTube. I was just starting watching what they had done in terms of the recap of what they've done this year, and as they said, it's a lecture. It's like it's a lecture with stats, with tables. It is unbelievable. These are the PDGs. In the upper corner, in the color red, you can see Hyper G. Good evening, Hyper G.
Good evening. How are you, sir?
Great to have you on board. This is your game 2 with Essence of War in TTS.
It is. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I played last week. We saw both the live game on Twitch, but also there was a battle report, I think, that was done on the channel from Remy. Hello, Remy. Good evening. And
very tactical. Very tactical.
It's a great one. I'm sure that you're gonna impose some tactic madness onto your opponent, which is the guy in blue. Bottom corner, PTG, Lucky Sixes.
See, I grabbed a blue shirt as well.
That's
to try and represent. Oh, you have got red headphones though, so I guess I'm slacking there a bit.
There's also something else red that Hyper G is wearing, but you don't want to see that.
Oh, I've seen that before.
So is that the reason why you haven't slept in 8 days? Like, you know, you haven't been sleeping last week?
Absolutely. I can't get the image out of my head.
I don't actually know how to respond to that. I'm just not going to.
It's a safe approach. So yep, let me remove my face from the stream because I'm very unessential here. Let me show the dice counter. And tonight we play yet another battle with the Empire of Sonnstahl, because that's the faction that we are playtesting, and also there's this Cravenlands story that's centered around the Empire. So we want to see all sorts of things happening around the Imperial Patrol. But tonight, Lucky Sixes will be playing with Warriors of the Dark Gods against the Empire. So it's kind of a classic match, right? Empire.
The powerhouse that is.
Okay, yeah. It's going to be a lot of armor clashing, I suppose.
I hope, anyway.
It's a tough one. I think it's a real tough one for Empire. And I know that people are saying this is
Me
a good
too.
matchup. I'm not liking it.
Mainly because of the generals, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's yeah.
I'm gonna say that in general, the Warriors of the Dark Gods is a good patrol. They are behaving very well. They're performing quite strong in general, and
good.
So that's it's a bit tricky, I think, for every faction to keep that in check, and especially. We're keeping an eye on whether we need to tone it down a bit. There might be that opportunity that we have to, make things a bit weaker in terms of this patrol. But we're giving the advantage to Lucky Sixes because we know that he's a very unlucky player. So he needs
right. I need
Absolutely.
all the help I can get. It does mean though I've got no excuses if I lose. So. That's pressure. That's pressure.
You never need excuses. You always roll with it. However it rolls, you live by it. You're not a bad
live
loser.
by the dice. But yeah, luckily they always come out sixes.
Absolutely. I'm hoping for a few of them on the panic tests, like
yeah, I know.
like I had last week.
What?
Right, Basaglia?
There were a few of unlucky panic tests. I don't like being reminded of that. I'm still apologizing. I spent a week apologizing to myself.
Yes,
I would meet, my face in the mirror, and I would say, you bad behavior.
Yeah.
Fingers wagging and everything.
Absolutely.
Nice. So, let's think about the future. First thing, so for this reason, Hyper G, since I tripped you up, you will get the chance to decide whether you want to play with this map or whether you want to roll the die. Because I think that you played with the current map in your last game. Is that right?
No, I did not play with this map.
All right, so
No.
you don't get to choose. Okay, I take that back.
Yeah, no, this map's fine. This is a different map.
Yeah. So at least you can roll the start die that's in the middle of the field to decide who's going to go first. And you do.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
you will choose deployment zones and deploy your entire army.
Okay. Well, I got absolutely slated by good old Remy for my choice last week of deployment zone. So
Was it
this will
rightfully
be
so though?
interesting.
Was it rightfully so?
Oh, 100%, 100%.
All right,
I
there we
didn't
go.
even give it a moment's thought last week, but now that I know that I'm being analysed in full for every decision I make, I need to step up my game a bit, don't I? So, yeah. I was desperate not to win this role. I wanted you to deploy first.
Mm-hmm.
So that is tricky right from the off.
So you're already
actually.
losing.
I am already losing. I am.
I knew it.
You haven't even rolled a dice yet.
I know.
Crazy, isn't it? This little hill in the middle is quite interesting, isn't it? I think I will take the side with the forest. I don't know, actually. Are we able to get the central zone up? Oh yeah, here we go. There you go. That's tricky. That is tricky. No, I want the forest, but I don't think that hill is in a good position for my forest.
Me neither.
So I will shush you. I will take the side without the forest.
Yeah, good choice.
I'll let Remy be the decider of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just go ahead and deploy, don't I? Straight away.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Lucky Sixes, as a reminder for you, since you probably only played your last game of Essence of War a while ago, maybe in October, when we were having the Spiel Festival. Nice. I remember that game. Sweet.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, man.
And so, just as a reminder, if you put the wizard, the sorcerer, in the units. It's gonna stick with the unit until the end of the game.
Yep.
And same thing.
You lose a guy as well, don't you?
Yeah, you lose a guy, you replace a guy, and you don't get to get out of the units. And
Yep.
if you place it outside of the units, you cannot join it later on to the unit.
Fair play. Thank you.
Is the alpha of this thing working? Oh, okay, should. Okay. Yep. And for the rest, not much to say. There's a few differences. We can have a look at the patrol to comment on what's different here. The sorcerer has molten copper and the rot within. Warriors don't have any special rule. They're just modeled as if they had halberds. The fallen have this other version of the path of the exiled. Just rerolling break tests, and if it's failed, you can attack again, and then the unit is removed. And then the warrior knights also have no special rules at all. They just have great
They're just, yeah.
And we're using
what armor are they?
armor 5.
2 up, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair play. Lovely job.
I think they're also molten copper and rot within are a bit toned down, but you know, molten copper is I think that they are, you know, decent spells, especially molten copper against the Empire. Not sure about the rot within, but yeah, maybe on the Imperial Guards might be fine, but not more than that. And for the Empire, we've seen the Empire a number of times now with the playtesting league. We have this strange situation where the general isn't giving his discipline to anybody, and this also mirrors a bit the story of the Kravenlands, where the poor pyromancer is left there without a marshal, and you know, it's like, this is not my job. I usually
What's going on?
I usually have a marshal who's in charge of stuff. So discipline 7 and the handgunners are also discipline 7, but then the electoral cavalry and the guard are 8. And handgun doesn't have unwieldy, so that's good to keep in mind.
Nice. Yeah.
But also you cannot do stand and shoot. Electoral cavalry as well, great weapons. They're generally weaker than the, of course, than the warrior knights. But there's 5 of them. Also no swift stride for cavalry in the basic version. Imperial Guard, that's a sword and shield, so that's why it's defense 4 and defense 5 and armor 4. The Corruption of Tin, yeah, we love Corruption of Tin, especially against the Warriors of the Argons. It's a nice one.
Absolutely.
And it gives you, it might be tricky because it gives you the temptation of casting that one first and then the Scorching Salvo. It's always tricky to split spells in Essence of War, so, you know, that's a bit of a tricky one. Yeah, and those are the armies. So it looks like
they're really cool models. I keep, every time I come on, I look at it.
they're nice, eh?
Yeah.
And we can also change the different models. There's more than the ones that you see there. So
that's cool.
I can just randomize and make them a bit different.
Yeah.
And these are from Rob, RH building, and the other ones that you will be playing with, they're from Danila. And small spoiler, Danila just finished making drawings for an army that hasn't been published yet by Essence of War, because it hasn't been published yet by the Ninth Age either. So that's how in advance that guy is. Thank you, Daniel. Love it.
Awesome. I think I'm deployed. Lucky Sixes.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's the perfect deployment.
Well, who knows? Who knows?
All right. So,
of course, one thing I had a good discussion with Remy about, actually, on the comments of his channel. I would definitely encourage anyone to check out his channel to watch his battle report, battle analysis, whatever you want to call it. And I had a good chat with him about it. It was interesting seeing his take on my tactics and how much they differed from what my tactics actually were. So 2 different brains. He was looking at it from one side, I was looking at it from the other side. And what he thought my tactics were completely different to what I thought my tactics were. And so it's incredible how much diversity such a small game can still have. You know, some people might think Essence, oh, well, what's the point? It's so small, nothing's going to happen. Completely the opposite is true. There is so much tactical options and factors that you have to consider, and interpretations of why someone is doing something as well. And it's just such good fun to put it on the board and push the models around. It's absolutely great.
Yeah.
Who goes first? Is it me? I go first, or
I go first.
You go first.
Yeah, RPG goes first. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I also love the video. Can I remove the audio before it starts blaring on the? Okay. So maybe you can see it on the tablet here. And you know, that's the there's Rick doing the analysis of the entire thing, and this is Tabletop Simulator asking me to sign into YouTube. I am not gonna do that. Shut up. I agree. I mean, I don't know if I should be doing that. But yeah, so that's the video with the screenshots and all the patrol up on screen. And this is very good if you are starting to play the 9th Age with Essence of War. It's gonna go in detail on a lot of things. And it's also going to be nice if you are, you know, if you are, like Habergy was saying, thinking about what are the things that strike your attention when looking at a game versus the thing that other people might be looking into. So that's, yeah, nice exercise.
Thanking you. I've done something to the knights.
You activated the line of sight. You do that by pressing 2 on the unit.
Right.
I learned loads last week about the controls for TTS, and I imagine it's a bit of a refresh for you because
Yes, I'm reading while I'm doing it, which is why I'm slow.
Yeah, don't worry about being slow. Rob was really patient with me last week, so credit to him because I was learning TTS how to do it as we played, and obviously particularly I was helping clear up all my mistakes as well, which was awesome. But yeah, in order to rotate a unit, I feel almost like I'm cheating because this is the advice I was given last week. It sounds like I'm a pro, and I'm really not. I'm just passing
No, go
on
for it.
the info. You have to pick up the whole unit and then rotate it while they're in the air. So then press E to rotate.
Ah, I see.
But if you do that while they're on the table, then they all go everywhere. So yeah, you have to pick them up first. So box them first. Drag round them first.
Here we go.
There you go.
Easiest
And that's
game.
the advice. That's the advice that Rob and particularly were giving me last week. So, hey, I sound like I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah, man.
Amazing TTS tutorial for the Proxy Table Gaming channel coming soon.
That's great. Isn't it?
After you are, you know, doing the best tutorials out there. So I wouldn't be surprised if any new type of software that's 9th Age related gets its review.
Wow.
Right, I think I am done as well. Although I've lost my. Where's my source? There he is. So.
You can always press 2 to check in which direction it is looking. You will see that the whiskers, yeah, exactly. They're longer.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. That's very classy positioning between 2 trees.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go.
Very nice.
All right. Good luck, Lucky Sixes. Not
And
that
to
ever
you.
need it.
Good hype.
Thanks. It's ironic, really, what with you doing all your hype videos lately, but still.
Yeah.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Cool. So, first priority is get my light infantry in range. Really. 24 inches. So yeah, particularly you were saying, actually, I remember you saying as I was deploying that they don't have unwieldy, which is great for them in the Essence game. Obviously, they would suffer -1 to hit for moving. But you know, what with it being my turn first, they are currently out of range. So I will take that -1 to hit for moving in order to get them in range. Yeah, And normally they're hitting on 4s, so long range and moving would mean they're hitting on 6s. Which is still worth doing as opposed to not shooting, I think. So I will do that. Let me just remember moving forward. There you go. 1 inch, 2 inches. And don't think that will be enough for the back rank. Maybe it will. Oh, it will. So I can shoot the fallen. Maybe. Let's check the one at the back. Oh, just over. He needs to move forward a little bit more. So I can do like that. That's 3 inches. And just double check. I'm in range. Yes, I am. Lovely. So that's them moved up. And I think I'll hold the line with my Imperial Guard. Just like... Actually, what I might do is I might play a bit more aggressively. I'm going to go up like this. And say, you're not going to move too far forward because I'm going to charge you. Basically. Yeah. So that's cool. Now, let me try and move the cavalry without sending them everywhere. Go 1 inch, 2 inches, like so. Now, your wizard, I don't like your wizard at all.
He doesn't like you.
Or, well, that's fine. It's more, I don't like one of his spells, to be honest. You can guess which one.
Charming.
So yeah, I think I'll be a little bit careful with the wizard and with the cavalry for now. Just do that. Great, and my own wizard. No, not sure. I probably can't be too greedy with him. That would be rather greedy. But let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. Hang on. How I didn't do this last week actually. Moving single model units. What's the best way of doing that? Is that the same way? Oh yeah, yes it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
That's cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still in the woods. Got 2 more inches to go. Just have a look at your movement ranges. 6 for the fallen. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's scary as. That is scary. Yeah.
Fallen are scary though, aren't they?
Well, absolutely they are. Yeah, I don't think I need to be that close. I'm not going to be able to get close enough to get the warriors with a scorching salvo as well. I'd have to go like 8 inches to get that far. Oh, but now I'm not even within 18 inches of your fallen. That won't do.
Come on, get closer.
I know.
Come on, buddy.
You're gonna have to.
We're not gonna bite.
Well, you are.
No, they're more clawy.
Oh yeah, true.
Mm.
So, I'm still too far away. Oh, that's horrible. All right, if you want to charge him, you can charge him.
Cheers, mate.
But I'm gonna try a scorching salvo on you, whether you'd like it or not. Brilliant. Okay, that is my turn 1 movement then, and.
All right. Screenshotting. We move to magic.
Yeah.
And
Right, I'll move my spells out of the way. Put them. Give me a good shuffle there, particularly out.
done.
And we have a 2.
Nice.
4 and 2. Okay. I wanted 5 dice.
That's exactly what I wanted you to get.
Do with.
On the
I
first
wanted
turn,
the
you know.
5 dice effect.
Just so you know.
It was crazy last week, like 2 miscasts in 3 spells.
Yes. Yes.
But hey. So it would be pretty ballsy to try and get both spells off there.
You are ballsy. I'm going just to heckle you all game.
Oh, I know. I know that. How long have we known each other? I would say the whole
Too
of my
long,
life, but it's the whole of your life.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, 4 dice, scorching salvo on the fallen.
That's what you think.
I do. Here we go. Beat
Yeah.
that.
I don't think I can I? 2 dice, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll struggle
that's a good
to
roll.
stop that one.
That's a good roll.
Yeah. So, D3 plus 1 hits on the fallen. Here we go.
Here we go.
3 hits. So strength 4, I believe. I think it's strength 4. It is, yeah, strength 4. So wounding on horse. 1 wound. AP
1
naught.
wound. AP naught. 4 up. Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Lucky 5s.
Lucky 5s. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Happy days.
All right, that's magic out the way. So, shooting. I've moved my light infantry within range of the fallen. I was hoping to take off one of the fallen with magic, but well.
Not this time.
Not
bub.
this time. No. So 10 shots. I'll do 5 and 5. I'm hitting on 6s because I have moved and I'm long range. So 5 there, 5 there. Shouldn't have bothered moving.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
A wonderful first start from Hyper G. I think we'll all agree. But I think even Remy can confirm that my tactical moving is spot on.
Right. Maximizing the threats. Then the dice don't collaborate, but that's not
exactly. No, I'm learning from the pros at this game. You can't blame the dice. It's all about your tactics. So bring it on, Lucky Sixes. Show me how it is done.
Bring it on. Okay, so 2 questions. You don't get agility buffs, do you, if you charge?
You don't.
So it's just agility. Okay. The second one is, how do you get line of sight up?
You press F1 to go into non-meter modes, and then you press 2 while you're hovering over the model.
Sick. Okay. Right. So my aim here is to see if I can get this fallen chaps out of their line of sight. It's looking unlikely. 14.
Or impossible.
Yes. They'd need 13 inches for a march, which is probably not going to happen.
Well, you'd think that I'd put the Imperial Guard there to stop you, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm not sure I want to be stopped. If I'm honest. Right, then this chap. Do I have 14 over here?
Easy.
Oh, we're in centimeters. We don't want to be in centimeters, thank you. Inch.
Go over to the. Have you done that?
So 14 could be.
He made much less of an issue over changing it from centimeters to an inch than I did last week, didn't he? So, yeah. I was on that problem for about 5 minutes of valuable viewer time.
15 of these guys.
I was trying to, minimize
Do
the
Imperial Guard get fighting X rank? Do the 3rd rank fight?
It doesn't. Only 2.
That was your chance, Batiglio. That was your chance to make it all better for me. You could have just said, yes, they do, and he would have never known.
Playtesting the rules, rules, the rule of law in the essence of war. Somebody has to.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Right.
My goodness.
The final question for me then. Where's the button to say how far I? Oh, I've done that wrong. Sorry, I've pressed the wrong button.
I'm on it.
Cheers. How far I go forward? Go press 8 to go forward, but where's the
Top right, movement controls.
yes, sure. Lovely job. So they can go 8, I think.
So you would box select them and not pick them up.
Like that. Prefect.
Prettily on the hill.
Imperial Guard movement 4, is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Oh,
Yep.
Then, so that's as far as I can go with them. They probably got a bit more movement though, haven't they? What's their movement? 12. So it went 8. 4 like that. Okay. And these guys can go. Go back, click here to return to the game. 14. So they go up to there. Interesting. Okay. 12 is quite far, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean,
yeah, scary.
So I will go back for now. I'll go forward. 10, I think I want to go. And then I want to wheel, which is we got left that one. Okay. But not 10 inches. There's one hell of a wheel. 1, 2. Okay. They've gone 8. Let's move them back 1. Let's wheel them 1 like that instead. Is it the boundary or is it the actual hill to be terrain? So am I technically on the hill there?
I believe it's the boundary.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, you are. With both actually, right?
Cool. And then I will. So I want to be a bit tricksy with these guys. So I want to wheel 1.
Trixie sixes.
Wheel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's the movement? Movement's always going to be a fun thing. Your movement 4, right? So that's only a 9. That's interesting. Is it that one? Yeah. What does that do? In the hood. So that is, because it's over 13, is 10. Okay, let's do that bad boy. And then, oh yeah, I've got a fella over here, haven't I? What's this movement? Sorcerer, is he like movement 4? 4, 8, yeah.
Yeah, 4, 8, yeah. You could just leave him in the forest. He doesn't need to do anything.
Cheers, mate. Oh, moved him. So
You just gained an extra inch by doing that.
Absolutely.
Cheating.
Oh,
I accidentally moved him.
do you have to wheel with single figures?
No, you can pivot. You only do that when you charge.
Okay, so 8 inches is here. So let's do 7. Where do I want? What do I want? So molten copper The range of that's 24.
No, it's only 6.
Only 6, right? Okay, so I have to be a bit closer to that one.
Famous 26.
Yeah. So if I went to there, then that should be. Oh, there we go.
Why are you measuring the knights? You don't need to measure the knights.
Why am I measuring knights? Because
Unbelievable.
the knights need to go down. How do I move and record the thing then?
You
With my sorcerer.
You can copy paste the sorcerer on
Copy
top of
paste.
itself, and then move the one that you copied.
Wicked. So I think it's about there.
Yeah.
So how close am I? That's a bit much.
Get back.
Was it? Yeah. So 8. So there. Cool.
Center.
Yeah. Are we happy with that?
No.
So I'm 20. You're never happy, mate. I never asked that question. So can they see him?
Yeah.
They can. They can.
If they can see you, interesting. I would say that from here to here, it is. I think that is visible.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do I need line of sight for Rot Within?
Not
No?
needed. Just 18.
Sick. So in that case, I'll move this bad boy this way a bit. So is he out of line of sight now, Mr. Referee? I like this.
I would say it's out of line of sight, within 18 and within 24 from the horses.
Here we go. Let's do some magic then.
Interesting. Nice.
Right. Where's my magic dice?
Screenshots. Magic.
I call this. You can't see my screen, but I'm pretty much pressing the arrows just to move around everywhere. I'm a bit of a wild helicopter cameraman for myself. So yeah, where are the cards there?
Yeah.
And it is F, isn't it? Or do I?
No. Just drag one over very gently first. There you go. And then F to flip.
And then F, yeah. Sick.
Oh man. Bye nights.
Bye knights, because Molten Copper's coming your way.
5 dice.
Right up your. Yeah. What do I need? 7. I'm only doing 3 on that bad boy. 3 dice, Molten Copper, go. 11.
Two dice.
What are you thinking?
What is Apogee gonna do?
No, sorry, I just got a Discord.
11 on Molten Copper. 3 diced it.
Oh, right.
You have a choice to make, my friend.
Well, I do, don't I? Yeah. I either roll a double 6 or I let my knights die.
I mean, it's not a choice, is it?
Well, the trouble is I know what's coming next, and I don't really want that either. I kind of consigned myself to knowing that you were getting Molten Copper off anyway.
Oh, there you go. Just let it. Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, I mean, you know, there's not much chance of me dispelling that, is there? But...
Drawing card 3 in turn 1, at the same time, he did everything to be within range of both of them, and, you put yourself in range with both of the units, so,
Is that right? Oh, I see. Gosh.
Did I do that again? Jeez. All right, I'm gonna eat a tangerine.
No. Wow, blimey. Look at Six's smile. Look at his smile. He loves that.
Oh, mate. Can't get
You
enough.
may have that.
Yes! D3! Which is this bot. Do I just roll it? Yeah?
Yeah. Put it near the knights before you roll it.
Put it near the knights before I roll it. We're going to
Good old
roll
screenshot.
it! Oh, so 2.
Would have been better.
So I rolled 2 dice, and I got 5 and a 1. So 1 has a 6 up.
Oh, is that AP4? Is it?
It is.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. That's a bonus. I was just going to remove it. He is dead anyway.
I thought it was it.
Luckily, it's no panic test at least. So
It's no panic, mate.
thing.
And then 2 dice on the last one. Needing a. Oh, that's a good roll. That is a good roll. That's a roll. That's the roll of dreams.
Well, if I get a double 6 now,
Oh,
I got 1 6, but you get both your spells off.
Very
Wow.
close. Yes. On the Imperial Guard. Of
course.
right.
Oh, you're not doing it on the light infantry, no?
Shooting.
Yeah, go ahead.
My fallen shoot their vicious mockery at the.
Hard stairs. Great. Well, that's not fantastic position to be in for me, is it? So I mean, with let's see, with Rot Within, it doesn't change how well I hit you, but it does change how easily you hit me.
Exactly.
You're hitting me on 3s instead of 4s.
That's what she said.
You're attacking first, whether I charge the Fallen or the Warriors.
What do you want, punk?
Neither of those. Which is my issue. So, so yeah, I think I will not do that.
I turned up here, Teglio, for a showdown.
Got to think about this one. It's not easy. I'm looking to see if the Empire forces deployed any reinforcements to come on from the backboard.
A detachment of 3 wizards.
Well, that would be handy. Right, how am I going to deal with this situation?
So while he's thinking, particularly, how's everything been going with the old Essence of War and Twitch and everything?
Yep. So the development has slowed down a bit because the new year hasn't brought a lot of energy to a lot of people. But we are unstoppable. We are thinking of expanding the team a tiny bit, and so we'll probably start releasing stuff again. We're thinking of whether we should do another playtesting matrix. You see this matrix down here?
Mm-hmm.
It's like we have all the matches, and we don't know whether we should add another column or maybe start another one from scratch, because with the next one we have completed half of the factions.
Yeah.
So should we start a new one for the second half, or should we add another one over there?
Yeah, I mean, depends if you want alter how many games you got coming, how quickly, right?
Yeah. Well, that's depending on contribution from the artists.
Yeah.
I'm going to declare a charge with the Imperial Guard on the Warrior Knights.
Charge.
On the Warrior Knights?
On the Warrior Knights.
All right. How many?
I believe I need a 10. Because the corner to corner is 14 inches.
Well, good luck, sir. I hope you get it.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, we'll see. Here goes. No.
Ah, gutted.
Very much gutted.
Oopsies.
Okay.
I did. That was good. Ballsy, mate. I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
I tried.
It's got like I always say with you. You just got to roll better.
That is true.
Another one.
Is that's done it okay, isn't it? Yep. 1,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Put some of these guys back. Oh, crap. No, wrong.
Oh, he's just doubled his unit.
Give me a second.
Just got
deleted.
deleted it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
just
deleted.
just preempting it, right?
It's like
Oh, I didn't need an undo for that. I could have fixed it.
bringing a couple back, and then he brings like, what was that? Was in the order of like
Honestly.
11. No, you're right.
And he moaned at me about moving the wizard. Can't believe it.
Nemesis. All right.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
That's good.
Oh, nice. Close.
The chat is confused. They they don't know who to cheer for because of the amazingness of both of the players. So you don't know how to.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Yeah. Do you go for the tortoise in the race or the slug?
I'm absolutely gonna cheer for the one who declared a 10 inches charge.
Yeah, man.
With 2 other units on the other side of the target of the charge. That is
Absolutely.
nice indeed.
That's literally like the third choice.
I was actually thinking I should have declared a charge with the cavalry on the fallen as well. I didn't even think about that. That's actually quite doable. But
Seven,
I've missed my chance for that now. So yeah, didn't think about that. But never mind. So yeah, I will do remaining moves basically. So I'm sorry, Mr. Wizard.
No.
Yeah.
Time to
He's
die.
Gonna happen.
He's not going to do a damsel, is he?
I am going to do a damsel. Yeah.
Oh.
So let's just do that. There you go. Turn 2. And I'm going to be... That's still far too close for my liking.
So I'll be curious to know, would you change the way you play your character if the say a narrative campaign where your character is somebody that you have a narrative affection for? It's not because it's going to change the the development of the campaign, but just because it's a named character, does it give you a bit more? Or
Absolutely.
so is that the reason
so.
why when you had the Seizing the Veil campaign, you were playing with vampires essentially? Because
So yeah, well, I played with them because I had a few models that I wanted to paint up, and that was part of the thing as well. So with the that was Avras, wasn't it? Campaign. There was loads of different options to do, similar to the Cravenland. So I wanted to try and pick an army where I could do all of those different bits. And vampires are really they're probably second coolest to orcs. I'm going to put that out there. I don't know what the chat thinks, but in rule of cool, I think orcs are up there anyway because they're the coolest, and then vamps very close. They're quite a fun army. But yeah, no, for sure. Like when we did, it's a campaign and stuff. You don't play it the same at all because you would play the units fluffier rather than strategic as well. So like the Forsaken ones, these Fallen whatever would just run forward and just they don't care. They're there to die because they failed, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the warriors would be a bit more strategic, but would still go probably for the biggest unit and let's do some damage and stuff. So yeah, I'd play the units fluffier, I think.
Okay, so that's
And because the campaign isn't really about winning or losing, it's about having a good story, isn't it? But obviously, if it goes south, then you got to get the characters out of there and get as much out of there as possible. Because whether the games allow that as well, though. So, like, if you allow, right, I retreat, whatever, or if you do go with 6 turns and we've got to do all this, whatever. So, or 4 turns in this, rather.
So it's not that you got the vampires because you could, without the consequences, have your characters die.
Well, it did kind of help with that. That was in the back of my mind. But no, it's just I had the female vampire model to paint up and load of skeletons and ghouls that I wanted to do anyway, so I just did it around that. We've got some really cool, just me and Hyper G from when we were like 14 or whatever, have some really cool like fluff around the another vampire family as well. So they're just one that we just liked doing campaigns and story based stuff around, I think.
Yeah. Cool, that's my movement. It is a horrible situation. I've just returned a knight back to my unit, by the way. Particularly, I don't know where my 4th knight went, so I've just put him back on.
It's below because you have the line of sight. So that's there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not very. I knew that if I didn't have a strong first turn, I would be in trouble. Looking at the matchup. And that first turn was as opposite to strong as you could go with. So I felt like I needed to do something very ballsy and charge the knights. Obviously didn't get the charge off as well, which doesn't help, but it wasn't in my favour getting a 10. So now it's just a bit of a case of doing what you can and hoping something goes wrong for lucky 6s, really. Yeah, which is pretty much what I do most of the time. No, not really. So, we're going to have magic, I guess. And we'll see what I can do with that. So, let's see. 4 and 2. I've already had that card.
No,
oh, that's your cards.
That's the blue card.
That's your cards. Yeah, I'll
he doesn't
I'll
want
put
it.
your card back.
He doesn't want it.
I don't want that card again. Shuffle them up.
You're out of order. You're out of order.
Actually, you shouldn't shuffle, actually, because I want him to have that card.
Selecting my bad card. Actually, you've done me a massive favour, so I appreciate that.
Because now you should have.
Got free
He's already
shuffles.
called lucky 6s. Then you also give him a free shuffle, and the next card is a 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's just one of them, isn't it?
Glorious.
Totally. All right, yeah. So you got 4 dice. I've got 6.
Yes, that's boogie.
All right. Well, I'm going to try, as I am in a bit of a tricky situation, I'm going to try a very pathetic attempt at 1 dice corruption of tin.
You're cray, mate. You are cray.
I know. I am indeed. And I'm, yeah. And I'll target the warriors. Yeah, I'll target the warriors. 1 dice, corruption of 10. It's just not rolling my way, is it?
You needed a 1 in 3 chance, mate. 1 in 3 chance. Come on, do the odds.
I still failed.
And you ask the chat for any 6s. So that's.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, they give it out, mate. They give it out.
All right, well.
Can't do it every time. Just every now and then.
Chat, please, can I roll 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 4?
5 6s.
No. Well, you only need 3 6s, and it'll still be bad. Yeah, so 5 dice on Scorching Salvo, of course, because my wizard needs to do something before he dies. So here we go.
And I've got 4 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it through, I think. I only got 10.
Yeah. Cool. It's through.
But you got no triples.
No triples.
Damn.
Absolutely. And all 4 of your units take a scorching salvo. So
All 4.
I'm liking that.
Looks like. Look at that.
Sound as a pound.
Yeah, so let's get us some dice on the board.
Good luck.
Cool. Well, let's see, shall we? Alright, so let's roll for the Fallen. Just the 2. Roll for the Warriors. 3 on them. Roll for the Sorcerer. 3 on them. And the Knights. 3 on them.
Solid.
Okay. Nearly average, but still below.
Nearly a full house as well.
Well, yeah, that would have been a miscast if that had been 4 magic dice. Right, 2 dice on the Fallen. I think it's strength 4 AP 0, isn't it? So similar.
Strength 4.
That way.
Yeah.
Here we go on the Fallen. Get 1 hit off.
Oh, they got such good armor. Such good armor.
Okay, well, we're straight onto the Warriors. We won't dwell on that. Just the 1. Ugh, this is such a slog.
Oh, amazing
Oh, my
armor.
goodness.
This armor is incredible.
Right,
It's
okay,
so
we'll go for the Sorcerer. Just the 1 again.
Just the 1. What good
Oh,
armor.
for goodness. Has he got any armor?
I don't know. I don't know. Has he? I just rolled a dice.
He does have a 4+, yes.
Yeah, he's got 4+. I mean, didn't need it. Could have had a
I
5+.
don't know why I'm even turning up for these. I swear. Oh, I got 2 out of 3.
You got
that
2.
time.
Double ones. Oh,
There's 1.
there's one.
Well,
Just 1.
that's good. That's good. I'll take that on the Warriors. Yeah. So yeah, panic them off, please. Please.
How do I
Please
panic?
Panic.
Oh, there you go.
Please.
Yes.
I need them to panic.
No, 7. Sorry, mate.
Oh man.
Sorry,
Needed
mate.
that. I needed that.
Sorry, mate.
You're not sorry at all.
I-
That's terrible, isn't it? I do a 5 dice scorching salvo and I kill 1 model.
Which is still on the board, apparently, because Lucky Six
Yeah, he's not
refusing
moving.
to remove that.
Oh, blimey.
know,
So is
yeah.
it just delete?
Yes.
Here we go.
There you go. Right, now, into shooting wise, now, the rules I know suggest that my wizard doesn't give them cover, but I just need to check that with the Essence rules. Have I provided cover for the Fallen?
So you're not obscuring more than half for any of these guys, because this one that's on the left is you can see that one which is on the hill, and this other guy here can see around more than half.
Cool.
So you're fine.
Brilliant. Then all I would need, referee, is to determine whether they're all in close range. I think they are, but the one at the back right is a little bit close. So
I see them as being all in short range.
cool. So yeah, they're going to get 10 light infantry shots then, hitting on 4s.
Nice.
Here we go. Come on, boys. I need you. Well, that was a good start. We've got a cocked dice there. Didn't think that was possible in TTS.
If you hover over the mouse, you can see the number that it has rolled.
Oh no, that says it's a 3 though. I'd rather re-roll it. Can I not re-roll it?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I would say
he's
Do
letting
it.
me re-roll it.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, I'm bad luck.
you know I moved the
Technically,
dice
we're-
anyway.
6. Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just about
that
to say,
one. Yeah, you can re-roll that one. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that one.
I was just about to say, Peteglio, that all is forgiven for letting me re-roll that one. But now that you've revealed that you tainted it anyway,
Come on, have you?
still,
I still have like interfered with the 2 above average anyway. So
yeah.
the glass.
Cool, but we are 7 hits, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can wound you though. Oh yeah, 4 wounds. AP
4
2.
wounds. Need some 6s. Nah, they're all dead.
Wonderful. That's good. Yeah, that's excellent. I'm happy about
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I
And
don't
make
think
those warriors flee as well.
I don't think
Oh
I've
yeah.
ever seen. Yeah.
Nope, they're good.
Oh, can't get greedy.
There we go.
That was a good bit of recovery work from the light infantry, wasn't it?
Light infantry MVP.
Absolutely. So, Habaji, do you wanna remove them yourself and have the pleasure of, plinking them away?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep
If I'm
forgetting that to do.
allowed, here you go. Bye.
It's like Lucky Sixes is pretending that he forgets,
Yeah.
It's
Suddenly
like
my
you play
fallen.
him in normal games.
yeah.
It's like you know his
Right.
tricks. Cool, and that's my turn 2 done. Believe it or not. So I think we'll agree that means that Empire pretty much won this game, and you may as well not bother the rest. Lucky
Absolutely.
Sixes,
So we'll just do a last-ditch charge with the warriors on the Imperial Guard.
Yeah. I'm gonna flee.
Good man.
Yeah. So right. Let's try and do this correctly. Well, let's find out how far they flee first. Let's go. Oh, I've rolled the middle one. Uh-oh. I've only rolled 3 inches.
But there's So speaking about doing it correctly, and this is not done because I'm feeling guilty about the last time, but you do have the chance to redirect into another unit. So Lucky Sixes can decide if he wants to redirect, and then after that you would have to do the movement.
So, they flee immediately, don't they?
Yeah.
So then they flee immediately. Then I decide whether to redirect or not. It's that way around, isn't it? Or is it different in EOS? In Essence War?
No. So you have to decide whether you want to redirect the charge, and then.
Okay, cool.
Then,
so, I mean, they're gonna flee, and he's gonna flee anyway. If I redirect against the wizard, say, would I? And the wizard fled. Do I have to go against the wizard, or do I get to choose? Because both units would flee then.
No, you can only. Okay, so if the second target also flees, then the charging unit may opt to charge either unit. But must declare which one before rolling the charge range.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I will charge the wizard then as well.
And
but I have to test to redirect, right?
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
Which I do, and I will charge the wizard.
Yeah. I mean, the obvious answer. Remember, my Imperial Guard have left 3. I haven't moved them yet. The kind of obvious thing to do is to flee. I think you're going to take out my Imperial Guard anyway, because that was a terrible flee distance. But I mean, are you in the flank of the wizard or the front?
Flank. Looks like there.
Yeah. So, bearing that in mind. Oh. Don't know what just happened there. Undo, Pataglio, undo.
His wizard from there is somehow completely destroyed.
I don't know how my wizard just didn't. The Imperial Guard.
He's like, what do you mean flee 3? And just slapped them all.
But I mean, it's just, okay, it was just invisible. This is right? Yeah, this is correct. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think we got Remy in the background there. Cool. That's all right. Yeah, so I think, though it will still get my wizard killed, I'm going to hold that charge to put your warriors in the flank of my wizard.
Good man.
So I just need to move my Imperial Guard 3 inches back.
Yep. And then once you do that, I will. Well, once you've moved them, I will charge with my knights as well.
Yeah. So, particularly a little assistance on this. The center to center, I need to rotate my Imperial Guard ever so slightly. What's the best way of doing that?
Box select.
Or should I just
pick up Q and E? I think. All right. But you have to pick from the frame exactly.
Right. I'm thinking. No. Oh. I'm not doing that.
No.
That's you. You've taken over. That's fine. Did I do that? I did that, didn't I?
You can also, yeah. You can also grab it from the central model rather than from a corner model.
My TTS is a bit delayed. When I press the button, it's not moving it until a few seconds later, which isn't helping.
That's center to center where you are now, isn't it?
Yeah. So if
so you would go directly backwards now.
If I box select them and then take them from the central one,
sure. Yeah.
Then this one is center by center, right?
Yep.
And now you can
that way.
box select them and advance them by 3 or 2 and 3. Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
Great.
And then, I will charge there as well.
Of course. And I will, of course, be forced to flee that one. They're not very quick. 4 inches.
A lot of armor.
So,
So again, you can box select and then grab the central one and then press Q and E, not the corner one. And
that's interesting.
I can give you the center to center. Yeah, okay.
Happy enough for that?
Yeah. And then 4.
Oh, just hitting the light infantry.
Arg.
So if I move them just straight forward, are they going to plow through the light infantry as they would in real life? Do I need to move them over the top?
Yeah, I think that they have to extend the fleeing movements, and then that means a test. Ouch.
Let's move a little bit more. Yeah, happy with that for the Imperial Guard, Tom?
Perfect.
Cool, yes, and then a test for me, light infantry. Beautiful, they are the stars of the show this game.
Absolutely. Mate, strength 4 AP2 shooting, no matter whether it's here or in the main, it's class.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Let's see if I can redirect them a bit far. Need just over 18, maybe.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Yeah,
so 19, and I've got movement 8. So yeah, let's test first, shall we? Let's test first. 9, probably not. Nah.
Close.
Yeah.
No, so they are going after the Imperial Guard. So,
wow.
Warriors probably don't need much, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, and the Knights. So the Knights move 5, and the Warriors are in. Right. So let's do the Knights first, who move 5. Yeah. Who move 5. And the Warriors. So they're in the flank, right?
Yeah, that's what we decided on that.
Cool. So I'm just gonna. They definitely get in, so I'm just gonna move them over here. Yeah, and then, what was the rotate thing again? You said
Q&E.
Q&E. Sick. Right, and then we go. There you go. But we have to go. Yeah, it's maximising. So
Yeah, you're only getting 2 in front either way.
brilliant.
Because he's a little
right, so we'll
wizard.
go that one. Q. Right. Oh, whoa.
Oh, you're okay. You corrected it.
Perfect.
It's alright. Corrected. And then this chappy over here, we go Control C V. Probably. I don't know. I don't really need to move, but I do want to. So. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's fine. We can just go there. Don't worry about it. Let's not beat around the bush. That proverbial bush. This bush. This bush. Right. So on to magic, which is over here, and flip that bad boy.
Reroll. The reroll.
Yeah. Cheers for the
Unbelievable.
shuffle. I appreciate that. So we're gonna do 4 dice on molten copper on the knights,
Of course you are.
with a whopping
Oh,
9.
Wow.
and he just cast. Yikes. 100% going to try and dispel that with all 4 dice.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Yeah. There you
Nice.
go. See you later, Molten Copper.
And then 3 dice on the -2 stuff on rotten within on them as well.
Rotten within.
The rotten within.
Yeah, I can't stop it.
So rotten within is on them.
Okay.
Shooting. Combat.
Yeah.
Me
My wizard
first.
is
Me
totally
first.
going to win this battle, this
Ooh.
fight.
Pick me. Me first.
I'm agility 3, mate. Are you higher than
Right,
agility
cool.
3?
So I think I have 6 attacks. I'm ignoring your agility, puny human.
I'm ignoring
Yeah, but
you.
my human at least has a name. Your unnamed warrior.
Yeah, I know. A bit Loki looking in that thing, but anyway. So 6 attacks, hitting probably on
All
pretty.
ones?
Or I mean, I'm offensive 5, so 3's right. Gonna be. So that's 4, and then strength 5 apparently. So 3.
Oh man, look at that one. Could have
Yeah.
lived.
I mean, I'd love to say I've got a 1-up armor save, but on this occasion he left it in the tent.
Oh,
So,
idiot! Right?
Yeah, totally.
Am I right?
He
Okay.
did.
Yeah, cool. So we're gonna pick them up and Q&E it. Oh, I've done the wrong one. Picked the wrong one.
You went the wrong way around. Round the horn, round the horn.
So actually, we want to do that. I think. Let's just check. Hang on. Because you won't be able to side movement out of there. You will probably able to move around and shizzle. Yeah, no, we don't want to. We don't want you to move around and shizzle. So
Unshizzle.
yeah, we don't want it. We don't want the shizzle happening. So there we go. Oh, that's a bit too much actually. Oh, perfect. Over to you, bro.
All right, bro.
Cuz.
I was going to say we're going to confuse people if we keep calling
Yeah.
people bro.
How do you think it's going, Pitaglia?
Half of the game, a lot of stuff has happened, and I don't want to root for Hyper G, but if those knights had fled off the table after the shocking turn that you gave in turn 2, there would have been a complete reverse. I would have loved the wizard to live and the light infantry to charge in the flank, not the knights, the light infantry.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing. I would have loved
Absolutely.
that. But yeah, lots can happen still.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I fancy the chances of 2 warrior knights versus 4 Versus 4 electoral cavalry. It's the
Oh,
same amount of
no.
attacks and the same time.
Yeah.
So I think it's down to who saves their armor better. I mean, I'm strength 2, strength 5 AP 2, but you're strength 3 AP 3.
Strength 6
So,
AP3 if you're gonna say it right.
Yeah, I'm saying the wrong numbers, but I know what I mean.
Strength 2 AP2 is
Basically,
still good.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you're better.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate.
So even with you only having 2 and me having 4,
Yeah.
it comes down to dice, and we all know how that ends up. Similarly, I don't want to be charging my cavalry into the warriors because you'll attack first, and
Yeah.
that hurts my warriors. So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
do I declare a charge with my knights on your squishy little sorcerer and even the magical score, which would be intriguing. So I'm 16 inches away. Would you agree that that's 16 inches, that charge, referee? I think it's dead on 16.
Yeah.
Which means I need a 9 to get it. And what I'm thinking is, if I fail it, I'm not actually in any much of a different position, because I'll just move forwards. So, whereas if I succeed that, I'm in a very nice position. So I'm going to declare a charge with my electoral cavalry on your sorcerer.
Oh, that's perfect. Flee. Because I can, because I'm not fearless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, keep it lowish. See, yeah. I will take.
I've used the trick once on like 6s, and now it is ingrained in his mind. It's
See,
not
it's
gonna
there.
happen again.
Fool me once.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's about there. But
You can press tab as you move the one that you copied.
Ah, perfect.
And so F1 to go back here, and then pick
and
the one
that's
up,
it.
and then pick it up.
Pick him up first. Ooh.
F1, pick it up, and
then tab. Oh, here we go. This is next level stuff. So there, that direction. That direction. Boom.
Yep.
That was the perfect flee, Mr. Sorcerer, who I'm not calling Loki for legal reasons. We'll call him Lecky.
This is my turn 3, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the business end of the game.
The business end.
Yeah.
So at this point, there's still the redirection thing, right? Because
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
it's still.
What I'm thinking that even though I've assessed that the cavalry versus the knights doesn't favour me, I'm still wondering if, maybe I still want that. To just try and cancel each other out.
I still want that, baby.
You want everything.
I want it all.
I'm not going to declare that charge. I won't declare that charge. So I'll just fail my charge on the sorcerer with a 7. So I will move 6 inches forwards. So that's awesome. So I need to wheel this unit a bit funny, don't I? I'm over. So let's try and.
Oops. No, you just top the frame.
How do I get it spot on?
But
Is there a way of snapping it?
It was no, because this is the discretizing. But it's a tiny little amount now. If you pick the frame only, then it goes back to the TTS discretizing thing. I can rewind though. That's all.
Oh.
Rewind. Right, let's go on.
Is it back?
Let's have some fun with the chat.
Is it back
Nearly.
yet? Not yet. And not yet. Is this the correct one? Not yet. And this is the right one, yeah.
So how's best to box select? Oh, fair enough.
Just box select, not pick up, and then press 9.
Okay, yeah. Oh, blimey, that. Oh.
Movement controls, you can go back with 3 on the numeric keypad. And then I can put the distance
who changed that?
Back to 1.
Who changed the movement? Who changed the movement? That must have been lucky 6s.
Always.
3, 4, 5.
Always me.
6. There you go. Interesting how they've ended up in your flank. Interesting. Okay. So I now need to do my rally, my Imperial Guard. Uh-oh, I can see a 6, but I've rolled a 1 with the other one.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Nice.
I'm all okay. So fortunately, I can just...
And now you can grab the central one, so that you make sure that the rotation happens around the center of the unit. Yep.
I'm facing the wrong way at the moment. Oh no.
So I think you grabbed the rear model.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's alright, I'll just move them back. I'll move them back a bit.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
I am. Are you lucky 6s?
Always.
He's not even watching.
I'm happy. I'm engaging with the chat, mate. I don't know what you're on about.
Are you? Oh man, you're multitasking. I can't do that.
Doing it all.
Yeah, great. All right, cool. Superb. There is no magic for me, which makes it easier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot you.
Yeah.
Try it.
Superstar.
Yeah, they are. They're very good.
They've made a good start again.
Oh man, here we go.
7 hits.
And wipe out my warriors as well. Blimey.
So 7 wounds. Oh, look at that! Boom.
So I got 6 ups.
6 ups to make.
Right, come on, chat. You gotta help me out here.
Wow.
This guy, he's been bemoaning my luck for the whole of my life.
I've been bemoaning my luck.
Ah,
All right.
Look, cheers, chat.
Lucky 6s! Look at that, epic.
I will take. So I will take. Those guys, man. Those guys.
Yeah, they've killed 4 fallen and 3 warriors.
See, like, I've just got so bad at it. He's doing it for me now. I appreciate
I think
it.
Pategna's given up on us.
I'm doing that for screenshot purposes, so that if we have the 3 to the side, that's why I'm being a bit bossy with the. I apologize for that. But I'm trying to shut up, guys. Yeah, I have to do something, right?
You're bored, yeah. Brilliant. So I think it's over to your turn 3, you lucky 6s.
Right. Do you get stand and shoot?
Wait, can I say something?
Oh, panic.
Oh, what for me? Oh no. Oh no.
Now Hyper G is noticing that.
They're good. They're good.
Phew.
Good.
Yeah.
That is
now
lucky.
it's your turn 3.
So do you get stand and shoot? Is one of my questions. No.
You do not.
No.
Oh well, then I will charge the MVPs of the match.
Absolutely.
The MVPs of the match. Is that good English? I don't know. I will also charge.
Hang on. Hold your horses, Sonny. I need to decide what I'm doing about it.
I never hold my horses.
No, you
That's
don't.
4 charge.
I'll hold. Yeah, I'll hold.
Right, and we're going for the knights as well.
Hang on, let me think first. Let me think.
About what?
About my holding decision.
You just said hold. You just said wait, and I waited, and then you said hold. So you're holding. That's the game, right?
You're a heckler. You're a real heckler. You see, the thing is, now I know that every decision I make is being super analysed. I've got to make sure I make the right decision, haven't I? So can my light infantry survive to? Well, they will break probably. Most of them will die. That's all fine. It's just making sure. The trouble is they're going to run through my Imperial Guard, and then I've got to pass another 8 panic tests to keep the Imperial Guard on. If I don't do that,
it's not looking
that's
good.
Trouble. That's trouble.
It's lose-lose, isn't it? You'd think in this
Whereas
situation.
if I flee now, then I've got to pass that test now to panic because I'll run through them, which could be horrible.
But if you pass it,
shut up! I didn't ask for anything from you.
You never
I'm
do.
gonna hold. I'll hold.
Excellent. Right, am I okay to crack on?
For now.
For now, okay. Knights charge.
Actually, oh wait. Yeah. Go for it.
Knights charge as well.
I'll hold.
Yeah, so that's it. So my warriors, what do they need, Peteglio?
A 4. The 4 dots.
A measly 4. Oh my god.
Oh no. That's incredible.
No.
Wow. Ooh.
Okay, and what do the knights
those
need?
dice you just rolled?
What do the knights need?
They need
Oh,
2.
they got 11. There we go. Yeah, they needed
Almost
to.
the
Yeah,
opposite.
God blimey. Should have known the other.
In case you didn't recognise it, Lucky
Stupid
Sixes,
warriors.
Those warriors, those 2 dice that they rolled, those numbers, the shape, the single dot, that's actually a 1.
Oh, I just thought
you
it
haven't
meant.
seen that before.
I thought it was like hieroglyphics for your crap.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, at
I'm
least
not
like
sure.
a molten copper, the Imperial Guard.
Oh. If you can reach them.
Right. So the knights are in. Happy days. Job's good.
The trouble is, you failing that charge actually mucks everyone up.
Does it? Ooh,
I'm not
did
sure.
it
I'm not
twice.
sure.
Nice.
And then right. So
This
so I can
this
do
cavalry
that and-
combat is going to be pretty
Box
important.
select,
I
don't
think.
pick up, and then press 9 to wheel.
Where's he going? He's got to rally first. Where you
Oh, of course he is. Of course he is.
And the warriors have to fail the charge before the rally even.
Yeah, he's getting all
right.
excited, isn't he?
Okay, excited over my double 1. Yeah, you're right. So
Box select and press 9 to
box
wheel.
select, press 9. That's 1.
Another 1.
They only move.
No, you double won it.
Yeah.
Only 1.
Only
Ah, yeah, only 1. Yeah, sure. My bad.
Cray. Right, and this chap needs to roll, or he's off. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But he doesn't move, so
Right.
don't worry about it.
I did think it was a bit ambitious to be able to see the Imperial.
Yeah,
Guard,
yeah.
but, you know. It's only just out of 24 inches, actually. But
So
Still.
Magic's out of everyone, isn't he? So let's go straight on to combat then. Let's smash it up with the knights both in at the same time. You can go first.
are you further than 18 inches away? Are you, of the
I think so.
knights?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the rock within
Awesome.
goes back. It's not on the knights anymore.
Sure. You're letting my knights go first, are you?
Yeah, mate, you can have it. Do
Okay.
let's see what you got.
4 dice.
These ain't no
Decent start.
light infantry. I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
You're res 4, aren't you?
res force are 3s. Yeah.
3 up.
Oh no!
So 1.
Just the one.
But no, yeah. So that's a fail. So I've got 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh. Tough crowd.
And 1-1, we call that. Unless you
I've got
say,
armor,
unless
so,
you save
yeah.
it.
Are you AP3? Are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
5 up.
5 up. Come on, now's the time.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Push.
Amazing.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So which one
Great.
dies?
Oh man, no one predicted this
This
turn.
one. This chap. Well, that went good, didn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I've got to.
He's gone. He's so excited. He's left.
That was indeed a crazy moment. That the internet connection was like, oh my god, and it's
Yeah.
and it's last turn, right?
I'm back. Yeah.
So.
Well. I mean, I can't do anything with the knights, so they're stuck. I don't know. I don't think I can reform them after the combat if I survive it. So I think the knights and your knight, unless he becomes free, and if your knight wins, then obviously he can claim the middle zone. But I've got a choice to make, really, with my light infantry and Imperial Guard. My Imperial Guard needed 10.
So a 6.
So 6. My light
Easy,
infantry
right?
would have to charge in order to make that possible, needing a 4. I'm not thrilled with the idea of fighting those warriors even now. But all I need to do is remain in combat for 2 turns worth in order to win 2-1. So, I mean, I'd love to rely on my light infantry to shoot and cause you to either die or panic out of the zone, but I don't think you will. I think that would be too ambitious, because even if I kill 2, I can panic test you, but you're still going to roll an 8, and that's to flee. And if you do flee, you can still rally them on an 8 and be in the zone, probably.
The zone.
Assuming you don't flee like 9 inches.
But even with 9 inches, then you can.
No, you could reform to be sideways. Yeah. So I think I have to charge you with my light infantry first.
MVP epic. This light infantry is gorgeous. I'm gonna crank up the volume for the chat.
Right. So you would need this right. This could be sneaky.
This is really sneaky.
So if you get a 5 out of the 2 dice, so if you don't get a 5 on one of the 2 dice, you would move forward 4, which would stop any of your guys getting in this little ring zone, right?
Yeah.
So that's better for me than trying to take on 2 units. So I'm going to flee.
I think you've got to. Yeah. I think it's your best shot.
Man, these light infantry are smashing it up. So 6. So I'm going to move.
Oh,
there's going to be
ogres on the board.
There's going to be an army
Here we
of
go.
ogres that has joined.
Excellent.
The fray. They're seeing warriors running, and they're like.
They panic though because I run through them.
The scraplings are going to be like,
right, yeah, cool.
I think it's the right call, Lucky Sixes. You've got more chance of rallying on an 8.
Even if you go 5, I don't think you can get your other guys behind in. So you 1 each. So we'd be 1-1. Or I move 6, so I'm still in. I just need to rally. So
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just whether it's 1-0 to you or 1-1 to me, isn't it?
Yeah.
But wait, because the point is that is there any redirection that can be done?
Didn't think about that. That's close.
Right.
Gosh,
very
if
close.
you'd have chosen to take the other one away. No, it wasn't actually.
No,
you were
but
on
the point is
side,
that
weren't you?
in terms of line of sight, right?
No, it's 45 degrees, isn't it?
It's the unit line of sight.
So. Oh, I can't move on the hill.
Wait, I want to make sure that I understand that. So the units of light infantry
they can't see the knights at the moment.
Ah, all
They
right.
don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, okay. I didn't see.
They don't have.
I didn't see.
They don't have line of sight, so they can't declare the charge on the knights.
Because it
Unfortunately,
has to be the 40.
yeah, it would be a good option if they just had line of sight. They could charge the knight and the flank, and that would allow them to be in the central zone.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
But you know, you needed a 4. They away by 6. You can still catch them, and you know.
I could. I mean, I need to roll a5 in order to be in the zone.
Yep.
So
I think if you get 10, you get me. If you get, and I went to get no 5s within that.
yeah.
So it's a risk. It's
just
a
for the
ballsy
ref-
risk.
I'm just checking. I think the Imperial Guard are out of charge range of the warriors. It's 16.3, so they can't do that charge. What I could do, though, I think, is I could declare a charge with the Imperial Guard on the knight.
You're in the front, so.
Yes, so I wouldn't be able to do that then, would I?
And
Yeah,
also,
fair enough. Yeah.
they don't see it because of the intervening units.
Yes, no, but if my intervening, the issue about being in the front is what stops me though, because the intervening unit doesn't actually doesn't matter if they succeed the charge on the warriors, they wouldn't be there.
Okay.
I think this guy might be able to see the back of him, probably. But yeah, so 2 dice, mate. Light infantry for the win. For the win.
Oof.
There it is.
I'll be with the 5. Nice.
It's not.
And it was on the 4.
It's potentially for the draw.
Yeah, but if you'd have got me, you would have.
Yeah. Although, So let me do this correctly. So I will. Am I picking them up or am I not?
Just like, you know, push forward by 5, I would say. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You know, you could do 4 and 1 of wheeling, but you know, it's still the same thing. That they are in of more than 1 inch, so.
Keep changing the movement controls on me, guys.
Well, I moved it to 6 because I moved 6.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that meant I didn't realise that it changed for both players. So let me. There you go. I'll move it back. All right. So I'll do.
So if that was a 6, then who knows if a 5 is enough then, in that case.
Yeah, because you got a wheel. Ooh.
Oh!
The wheel! The wheel took him out.
Yeah. Yeah, no good. No good. There you go. All that time you said I needed a 5, and I didn't. I needed a 6.
Mind games.
Absolutely. Cool. So now it's basically whether or not you can. I'll do the failed charge with the Imperial Guard. Oh no, they can't. They couldn't charge.
Yeah, they didn't charge.
They couldn't charge. I don't think they can wheel to get into the central zone.
Can you reform?
No, you're not allowed. I tried that in the last game. I tried that.
Conga line.
Oh no, yeah. I definitely tried that in the last game.
Oh, if anybody's seen, I don't know which one it is, but the Jack tactics on our thing, there is a conga line in one.
Yeah.
How to use
which is
line. Yeah.
Well, it's about like scoring with re-raising models and stuff, and but yeah, there's been a really good little mix, a little series of videos. Cheers, Jackie Chapman.
After you, lucky sixes with your
Agonist hate congas, yeah. Agonist.
Go for the Warrior Knight. He's all yours.
All right. Yeah, cool. Yes, me first, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Yeah, I'll let you go first. You let me go first last time, so.
Cool. So 1 hit, and oh my good. Oh no, that wins. AP3.
Cool. 5 up, yeah.
5 up. Need a 5 this time. Oh, you got it.
Got it. Wow. Actually, if I didn't kill you, and I could pursue you,
I wouldn't be there to pursue.
No, if I didn't kill it, because I wouldn't.
How would you win? Yeah.
Yeah. I was just clutching for a
Yeah, I
last
know.
minute
Yeah.
hope there. All right, so 3 attacks on you. God, these guys are good. These guys are good.
Smashing me up.
Not so much there.
Only one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they've got
He is dead though.
the
Okay, right.
armor of paper.
If you actually rally that warrior unit, okay, can I just put it out there that I'm going to lose 1-0 having lost 2 models?
Yeah, it's because you flee like a bitch early on as well.
How ridiculous is that?
You fled with your best unit.
It was tactically the right thing to do.
Right, yeah,
crazy.
cool. Well done. That is a silly combat, that one.
These guys cannot reform for so little. Look at that. They also just need, 2 inches, but yeah, not gonna work.
Can't do it.
Elite.
What would you just talking Agonas? Would you rather be Remy or Agonas in the when I refer to you? What would you rather? Give me all these different names. I can't remember one.
Which is surprising for a man of many names. Come on, you're making us wait for this 8 discipline test.
Well, I might be charging with my sorcerer. I'm thinking, God, honestly, you change your mind 4 times on with the Imperial infantry, innit? Right. I need less than an 8, right?
Yes. Like he's.
And it's a 6. How apt?
6.
That was lucky, don't you think, Copper G?
No, that was your charge with your sorcerer. You got to roll your rally test now.
Bullshit. Right. Now I'm moving 8 inches.
He's going for the kill now. He wants to kill
To
more
here.
than 2 of my models.
Here we go. They're not. They're gonna. Braveheart. That's, my warriors all have killed. Yeah, on the hill, on top of the hill. Then magic, because why the hell? No.
Do you want me to shuffle them again for you?
No, I'll use this rubbish card now. 4 dice on molten copper. Oh my goodness. You have a chance.
I always have a chance.
Oh, that's really unlucky. I've got. Right. Then I will roll that bad boy for the okay, 2. 2. Yeah. AP 4. So 6 ups.
So 2 6 ups.
Lucky 6s.
2 dead.
Panic.
Right, so maybe I'll lose slightly more than 2
Panic.
in this. Oh, now they panic. To be fair, I can't blame them really, because they've realised that the game is over. So,
The game's off. Let's go.
yeah, they have realised.
Tell you what, there's
I've moved
light
on 4.
infantry though.
I've moved them 4 without
It's
actually
all right, don't
rolling
worry.
their flee distance.
Is that what they're gonna get?
9. I was gonna move them 9 because that's what they rolled on the break test, and they actually rolled 9. So
Well, there you go.
there you go, game over. So you take a very narrow by like 0.5 of an inch.
Yeah, completely agree.
It was all
Completely
on
agree. But hey, win's a win, right?
charge. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it was good. That was crazy because I was really aggressive to start off with, and then it didn't work out. So I had to flee to win the game.
Yeah, the Warriors won that game by fleeing.
Yes, for no fearless.
And I managed to kill 2 of your units and still have 3 of mine on the board, and yet I haven't managed to get in that central zone. It's all about that central zone.
No, definitely, and I like that this is yet another of these Essence of War games where the result is decided at the very last turn. It's like it could have gone both ways. So
Yeah.
Warriors last, of course.
yeah, nice. So I think that at this point, I think this is the second battle that you play with Essence of War, the 2 of you. So what do you think about the minigame? Is this
Love it.
working?
It's great fun. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's quick, isn't it, as well? We've been on hour and a half.
Yeah. I think.
Just a bit over. So yeah, it's nice. I'd probably take a bit of time off that for the controls, right? If I wasn't asking about Q&E every 5 minutes. So yeah, no, that worked out. Worked out a treat, really. Those infantry, man, they were wicked. They were well good.
Twice I rolled 10 shots and hit 7 times. They were the stars of the show, weren't they? But
and
then they missed out by half an inch at the end to draw it. So
yeah. Because of the wheel. Because of the wheel.
It was the wheel that did it. Yeah. The dice actually was hovering over a 5 or a 6 before it landed on the 5.
I quite like that. I quite like that it slow-mo rolls it. Because you go, yes, I'm getting a 6, a 2. I think it's good like that.
No, it's great.
Probably though, if my warriors, ironically, if my warriors got that charge into the light infantry, we probably draw it 0-0, right?
I think so, because assuming the knights do the same as what they did, which was a bit weird because it was in your favour, and yet I lost none and you lost 2.
Yeah. I was just hoping to do some wounds to you. I didn't do a wound with my knights.
No. Well, crazily, if I'd have known that combat was going to go that way, then I'd have charged you. Because then I would have had a reform.
Way back when,
gone back into the middle. Exactly. Yeah.
Do the to hit rolls still stay the same as well? So if you're 4 difference, it's better. Yeah. Okay. Because I think with because I'm weapon skill and offensive defensive 5, versus your 3 on the knights. I think at the time when you were going to charge, you had rotting flesh. What's it called? Rot within. I like mine better. But
rotting flesh.
But yeah, so that would have meant your 1s, so you would be hitting me on 5s and wounding me, and I'd be hitting you on 2s, which would have been crazy difference, especially with the extra res.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
It wasn't the right thing to do to charge you. Yeah, but obviously, if I'd have known that you were going to fluff all your attacks, then that's different.
I
know. Close defeat for me again, all on one roll of the dice.
I do think I won it by fluffing. Though that's
by being unwarrior-like, yeah.
Well, and by like the warriors not getting in really helped me out.
The double 1 failed charge. It totally messed up my entire turn 3. My entire turn 3 was based on the warriors charging my light infantry. If I'd have known that they were going to roll a double 1, then obviously I wouldn't have got my Imperial Guard right behind my light. Well, I suppose they rallied. Actually, they couldn't have moved much. But yeah, it's just so unpredictable what happened there. So
yeah,
that was good though.
And we were a bit worried that the Warriors of the Dark Gods patrol was a bit too much on the strong side. But we were thinking that with these low numbers of bodies, things were not easy to keep in check all the time for the Warriors. And I think that's the case.
And well, you're looking at it, you're going, well, no, I'm beefcake. But they do only have 1 wound each. Like the Fallen, just obliterated in 1 round. The Knights, as soon as they lose 1, like they're down to 2. Like 2 Knights versus 5 is crazy. I know they've got all the stats and they are good. So they're all like mini characters, aren't they? Really. But. Yeah, it's you just have to a couple of 1s and 2s on your dice rolls, especially with something like AP2 shooting as well.
The shooting
like,
ramped up
against any of the infantry, 6-ups is. I mean, for me it's okay, but because there was that 1 round I got 3 out of 6 when you rolled.
Yeah, I mean,
really,
I shot
hot.
6 warriors and you saved 3 of them on a 6-up.
Yeah, that was.
If I'd have killed 6 warriors and left you with 2.
Ironically, didn't matter in any way, shape, or form.
You could have done exactly the same.
But no, so I enjoyed that. It was good. I don't think the warriors are too. They are strong because of agility, high attacks, and stuff. But I suppose if you're another combat army, you probably don't do well against the warriors. Is what I haven't seen all the other armies compositions and stuff. But if you've got some range.
I would think if you hadn't have saved so many warriors on the 6-up, my light infantry would have shot them the last turn rather than charging. I wouldn't have been able to get into the central zone, but I think that would have been a reliable way of killing them to stop you winning.
If you'd have got.
But then,
down to
do I
2.
really want to go for a draw, or should I try to get the win?
But yeah, that's it. You're
So,
going. But
if I shoot you,
in that play,
I'm going for
your
a draw.
best scenario is a draw.
Exactly. So I think to charge them.
Mm.
But you had to flee. It was the right call. It was the way to win the game.
But I
So-
fled it knowing that if you thinking if you rolled a 5, you'd draw it. But in that case, I was like, right, there was a high chance that I'd draw or win.
Yeah.
Like rather than
Yeah.
draw or loss or sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
It was a 5 and a 1 that I rolled on my charge, wasn't it? Because did any of us check that I actually caught the Warriors?
no, you needed
What did I
you
roll?
needed 6 to get in originally and 10 to get them
Yeah.
because I rolled
What did I roll with the other dice? I didn't even look at it. I
6.
know it wasn't higher than a 4, but
5 and 1.
No, it was.
I thought it was a 5 and 1. I
Yeah.
thought so. But did anyone check?
Undo, keep undoing.
I actually rolled a 5 and a 4 and caught them. But yeah. No.
No, you left to see with the screenshots. I've prepared them. I've tried to, sometimes I was enjoying the game a bit too much, and so I wasn't probably clicking everything at the right time. But we should have them, and so in case the game should go up onto your channel or another channel, it could also be made in in bat rep over images type of report, like Remy just did for the
Yeah, Remy's doing some great bat
it
reps.
was
To be
great.
fair, I really like the top down and occasional action shots
Yeah,
and stuff. So yeah, they're really good.
Yep.
And I hope Remy can enjoy speaking about our tactical decisions and analyse it like he did last time. And I can comment on whether I agree with him.
He's gonna be bricking it after all your comments. Like, God, so what do I say? What do I say?
It's all good. It's all good. A bit of.
It's a very public game, the game is streamed live, and then this commentary after that. It's like you are like the like the football stars, constantly under scrutiny in the aftermatch. We should only have interviews before the match, and that would be the complete sport.
And after, well, it was a game of 2 halves. Yeah,
I'm refusing all press afterwards. I'm out of it.
I wasn't.
I'm not even staying for the interview.
VAR's ruined the game.
That's the bloody referee. It's always the referee's fault.
Yeah,
Finally,
it is.
We know that.
I agree. Hey, Partiglio, you did a whole battle of mine without screwing me over.
Come on, you know. I'm happy that you know this because it didn't come natural to me.
You fought so many urges.
I had so many moments where I could be, unpleasant, and I managed to do that. So, yay.
Well done. It was appreciated. I get my place. It's another defeat for me, 2 in a row. Wow, that's not going well for my record, is it?
This could be. I'm not sure whether this is my first win.
What, in essence? Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It might be, yeah, because
Well, in essence, for sure. But even, I suppose we played lots of the quick smiles, but yeah.
Yeah, for the quick starter, but yeah, because in Essence of War you only played once, and you only played.
Yeah,
once
sure,
against...
So. Right, off the mark. This is where it starts.
How many of you played Partiglio?
Oh,
sorry.
How many of you played Partiglio? What's your record?
I don't think I've played many. I think I've played like half a dozen maybe, and I had a couple of draws, I think.
And a very important win over Lucky Sixes, of course.
If I'm not mistaken, and that one,
Hey.
it still tastes so sweet in your mouth. That's
it was
amazing.
the best.
But
I was crying for days.
again,
Crying for days.
I think that's more important than it sounds. It's like it's not my enjoyment, but the point is that a bad player like me can have an edge against a good player, because the good player coming from fantasy battles can make mistakes due to the rules which are different, and that's the only thing that allows a poorer strategist.
It's not just rules. I think it's a different mindset completely, because it's so much more objective based than like victory points or anything like that. The fact that there are no victory points and stuff like that does change your mindset.
Yeah.
Like it does. I think you have to think a little bit differently. With the central circle needs to be your first priority.
Yeah.
All the time, every single round. And I don't like realistically. I was just going in there to smash him up because I was warriors, but that's not really. I could have and should have used the hill a bit more as cover because I have no range, and then later on pressed so that he would have to come into my warriors and warriors are better. That's probably. I think a smarter player would make this warrior list better as well, rather than me just going gung-ho and stuff and put in my fallen, for example. That's
if you hadn't have charged my Imperial Guard when you did, then you give what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. You give the momentum back to the Imperial Guard, and I can charge you. You charge them out of the game.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that, if you don't play aggressively, and I've still got my Imperial Guard in the middle,
Yeah.
then I force you back instead.
But I don't know if you've seen it here in the victory conditions page for the advanced rule. So the reason why everything is scenario based and being in the in the center of the thing is because you are not creating your own army. Because you're playing with the pre-made patrols. And when you create your own army, then we do have the points.
Yeah.
We do have the point system, and then we have these 4 scenarios. So occupation would be the same that you've played now, but you also have infiltration, so in the opponent deployment zone, assassination, killing the general, and then patrolling, which is essentially placing 2 markers in the non-deployment zone and non-central zone, and then you control those. So these objectives here, they give you a 25% swing in terms of the power of the battle. So it's still more strongly scenario based than fantasy battles anyway. The scenario still matters more, but then we also introduce the points because it is kind of fun to check the when you buy a unit, you have to know that if you lose it, you lose a lot of points if you're buying very expensive ones. So it's a check mechanism also for the list building, so we need that. So the point is that so far we've played so many games with the basic version, and in my view, a new player would only play 2 or 3 games with the basic rules and then move to the advanced ones. But in reality, I'm having fun watching these matches at the basic level.
And it depends. Like a new player would only, if you have one army, would only play 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
But if you've got all the armies to choose from, you don't. It's well
very
more
repeatable.
It's like 10, 15.
Like minimum,
So I think with all the different armies, if you add them into the mix as like I guess a piece on a board game sort of thing, then you've got 16, you're including auxiliaries as well, so infinite.
Yeah, so it's 20 times 19 divided by 2. It's like 200 matchups that you can have. And the point is that you wouldn't expect people to have that many models, even if the patrols are small. But there's 2 differences now.
Proxy table gaming.
Yeah, right. the name of these 2 stars is Proxy Table Games, and plus a tabletop simulator, plus RH world building, for example, or Danila or Antohammer. So if you can spend €1 to get an entire patrol made of paper, and then you decide which one you want to play next, you could have 20 patrols. That costs like a big character. You have 20 small armies, a big character in plastic, or 20 armies in paper. So that's why it's important. I think that at some point we thought that we would do a tiny little bit of play testing to know whether the patrols were working, and then jump to the advanced version, because we weren't expecting people to play so many games with the basic version. But between Proxy table gaming, between playing online and playing with cardboard models, we want to get the balance right. So that's why we are still playing with the basic rules and not yet graduating. But probably, I don't know, maybe the Cravenlands campaign will change things in that respect. Who knows?
That'd be cool. Yeah. no, it's cool as it is though. I like it.
Nice. Well, guys, since we are approaching the 2 hours and we don't want to go beyond that limit for the psychological reasons for the viewers that they see that it's less than 2 hours, okay, let's watch the video. Then I will thank you once more. I had a lot of fun, and I really look forward to the next installment. I hope that in the course of next week, or maybe later on, we can chat and play again.
Good
For
stuff.
sure.
Well played,
For
Lucky
sure.
Sixes. Good victory.
Yes, good game. GG.
Thank you, guys. Thanks to everybody in the chat. See you around. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Bye, folks.
cheers, chaps.